Hi everyone, Coach Steve here. Today's hints and tips are about open water swimming. This is around point in the plan when you should be thinking about getting into the water to get those very specific triathlon skills of actually swimming in rivers, in lakes, or in the sea, depending on where your race is going to be held, and in a wetsuit, as most races will be wetsuit required. So, some do's and don'ts. First off, get the wetsuit out of retirement, dust it off, and get some early sessions in. If you're new to triathlon and you haven't got a wetsuit, this is one of those purchases which you're much better off buying in store and getting fitted correctly. It's not the best online purchase because unless you know how the wetsuit feels and actually moves on you, you may end up getting an ill-fitting wetsuit and actually just it won't be a good swimming experience. Another element to take into account when you're using a wetsuit is due to the neoprene neck, it can rub against your neck and cause a bit of chafing. So to avoid this, what you use is a neck guard, which is a piece of rubber that goes around your neck that will protect your neck, or something like Body Glide or Vaseline will actually sort of prevent the friction. Again, you just don't want that soreness or at the end of each swim. Another key thing is about safety, and when you're actually going in to swim in the first kind of sessions, well, you need to be very familiar with the area you plan to swim. So go to a local area, somewhere you know. And if you can't go local, make sure you ask the actual local swimmers or the lifeguards or your club mates what's the best place to swim, and what things to look out for. Are there particular currents? Are there rip tides? Are there rocks that people can't see? Another tip is if it is your first open water swim, make sure you go with someone, a more experienced swimmer, who can advise a good place to a place to swim, and also give you some hints and tips and keep an eye on you and make sure that you don't do anything sort of that puts yourself in danger. If you do plan to swim in the sea, a key thing to check is the actual tides before your training time. You don't want to turn up and there's actually no water there. You have to walk out for ages to find the sea. Best time for sea swimming is roughly an hour before high tide. And there are plenty of apps such as Tides Near Me that will actually tell you what, for your local area, what the high tide is. Build it into your planning. Again, I'm a big fan of swimming in groups for your open water swims. It means you can practice drafting, sighting, mass starts, etc. And it's more fun. But when you do get together a group to go swimming, make sure you go with the same level of swimmers. There's no point in suddenly having a load of beginners with a load of advanced swimmers because the group will split and it will be frustrating for both parts. So if you swim in the intermediate lane or your beginner lane, get a group of similar swimmers and head out to the lake, pool, river. Some key don'ts. Do not ignore the weather. This is not a situation where you can train through bad weather because it can actually become risky. If the weather tells you it's going to be windy and there's going to be a storm coming in, can the session. There's absolutely because what would happen in the triathlon is that swim session will be cancelled. So do not put yourself at risk. Don't ever swim alone. Now, even if you're a really good swimmer, things can happen out of control. Make sure you have a couple of buddies or someone on the shore watching you, or you have a lifeguard keeping an eye on things. Just keep it safe. Don't take any risks in the first few sessions when you're getting back into the water. Build it up really easy. It might be cold at the start of the first few swims and you might get a bit of cold shock. So don't plan for much more than 10-15 minutes in your first few sessions, but build up gradually. 15 to 20, 20 to 25, and to the point you are swimming up to an hour in the open water. All about safety, and just make sure you tell people where you're going, you know what your plan is, you have the right safety equipment, etc. Okay, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, there'll be others coming, so make sure to like and subscribe this video, and you'll get a notification on other tips. Okay, guys, have a good day.